Okay, I don't think cam's running. Oh, it is running. That's probably the best I'm going to be able to see it. Okay. Hello. I'm going to start this particular stream with going to some effort to actually explain how all of this works. Because I think there's a lot of people that don't understand how it works. Desktop audio is remarkably quiet. So let's start here. Okay, so that's me, my level, and my banner, which can be changed by clicking on it. Let's go with that one. Leave party, I didn't know I was in one. You got party finder, I've never used it. This is how you determine whether or not you want to play solo, friends, or public matches. Boosts is how you activate boosters. I haven't activated any, this is just the inherent level of boost I generally have. Let's go back in here. Ignore that. Daily rewards tells you what rewards are due next. Obviously tomorrow hasn't been populated yet because we've just finished the day 7 rewards. Feedback is how you submit feedback to the game. Legal, yeah, you can read that if you're interested in that stuff. Settings is obviously where you do all that stuff. We're going to actually change the audio. Where on earth? I don't think this is recording the desktop audio. Live streaming refers to if you're twitching. If you're YouTubing like I am, it's not relevant. If you happen to have one of those, presumably there's a version that has a PlayStation 4 controller somewhere. If you're like me and have one of these, I don't recommend changing it because a lot of things stop working. All the standard things you can change. I may have set mine to epic. Turn that off because I think he's doing that. Show grass. Yep. So anyway, not interesting stuff. Credits, leave party, close Fortnite. We're going to be doing that just yet. Alright, that is the monetary thing, and clicking on it takes you to the store to buy more of it. That is your friends list. Social settings. Hide offline friends, filter mature language, font size, etc. Alright, now to the less obvious things. Play does not mean play. Play just tells you what your current mission list is. You can click on play now and it will put you into the matchmaking queue to try and find something to do this mission, but it doesn't actually really help with it. In fact, what you have to go to is map and then choose the one you want to go to, and then you can pick the maps you want to play. It then tells you up here what you've got to do, which is a repair the shelter mission, which does happen to be that one. And there was another one down here earlier, which is gone. So these sort of change what they are. Earlier that was a rescue survivors mission. Now it's a destroy the encampments mission. So they change every few hours or so. This little symbol means that there is a timed bonus reward for completing. They're both kind of not good, which is why I haven't collected it yet. This icon here is the random map one. So what happens there is if you select that one, it will find a game that is in progress and shove you into that. No, sorry, that one misclicked. That one is your storm base, which we will go to in a tick. That's pretty much everything you'll need to know about this. These little icons just reference which type of mission it is. That's a build the radar grid. That's a defend, whatever his name is, Lars. That's a destroy the encampments. That is a twin storm. That's a single storm. That's another twin storm. I've seen triple storms around here, but I'm not far enough along to see anything higher. This one is a retrieve the data mission. Retrieve the data is a weather balloon will land somewhere and you have to defend it. Rescue the survivors, you just have to run around collecting survivors. Repair the shelter is a survivor shelter that you have to repair by finding parts around the map. Heroes. This is probably the more complicated stuff starting here. Okay, so you've got the hero that you're playing. Then you've got the squad bonus slots. The first slot is the support bonus. That one. The second slot is the tactical bonus. That one. That's a support bonus because it's on the left. That's a tactical bonus because it's on the right. You have to unlock this in the skill tree, which we'll come back to. So each of the heroes has a support or tactical bonus. To view what you're getting with each one, you can inspect them. Go to the bonuses and actually read up on what it does. For example, the one I'm using gives me 35% increased sword critical damage, which is helpful. Apparently I can level her up, but anyway, moving along. That's a whole other situation. Your stats are based on who's slotted in the squad bonus as well as the primary. So if we unslot everyone, you can see the health and shield suddenly start declining. We've lost a considerable amount of health and not a lot of shield. If we put them back in, if I can remember who was who. If I can remember who was who. Ah, I had her. Select, or you can double click them. And him. Mission defenders do not improve your stats. Mission defenders are the group of up to 3, also unlocked by the skill tree, defenders that you can call upon during a map. We'll come back to that. Okay, so next up we go upgrade inspect. Alright, so this is how leveling works. This character is level 20 and waiting for an evolution. Evolution is the step you have to take in order to unlock level 21 to 30. In this particular case. So the evolution will buff these stats, not run speed, not sprint speed, not shield regen. Just those ones. And put him up to level 57. from 49. So it's a big jump. Under perks, we can see that at level 1, he gets the Shinobi skill, which reduces fall damage. Also, we get Mantis Leap, which is the ninja's double jump ability, which they need Shinobi to be able to render that less painful. Dragon Slash unlocks at level 2. Return of the Dragon unlocks at level 5, which lowers Dragon Slash. Now this entirely applies to Dragon Scorch, this hero. Wings of the Dragon is level 8. Throwing Stars unlocks not at level 10, but once you do your first evolution and earn your second star. And then you unlock the ability to level up from level 11 to 20. At 12 you get Shadow Stance, 15, 18. We're at 20, we haven't unlocked this one. In order to unlock this one, we need to do the evolution, which we still need stuff for. Bonuses are this. This does not apply to your character, it applies to other characters that you're in the tactical squad bonus slot for. Next up is squads. Another complicated one. Alright, so initially you will have 4 squads available to you, which also need to be unlocked as you go. Which I believe are EMT, Fire Team, Corps of Engineering, and I think closest training team, I think. There should be Fortitude, Defense, Tech, and Resistance. Must be Scouting Party. Anyway, you've got to unlock each of the individual slots as you go. Now the way this works is you've got a leader. They have a personality type, which is that one. So if you slot a survivor that has the same personality type, you get bonuses to this. These are the actual levels of these individual cards. Higher rarities have higher scaling on their level. Matching this gives you the biggest bonus to the inherent level of fortitude in this particular case, but they also have this other thing, which is a bonus. Now we've got 2 with this, which gives us a health bonus of plus 5%. We've got 1 that has a trap damage bonus, but because we only needed 2, it's not really relevant in this particular scenario. So he was just there to basically buff that as much as possible. If we select on that, it brings up the list of all the survivors we have available. Okay, so apparently we've got a better option in purple rarity. Gives me all of the same personality type, same specialization, whatever that is, and 2 points higher. So if I click on that one, that's gone up. Select, and health goes up slightly. I believe that's increases health and regenerate by 1% per point. So we've got a plus, or multiplier by 2.53. And we got rid of a lower level one. If you don't have a leader, it doesn't really matter what the personality type is, you're not going to get the personality type bonus. So you don't need a leader to have everyone below them. And you just shove whatever you want in, as long as you can try and match them, but we don't even have 3 slots open to be able to get the bonus from that either. So we're just shoving points in as much as we can. So I may as well put that one in and get a slight buff. Okay, defender squads do not... Oh, it's worth noting that these numbers directly impact your level. So if we go in here and see if we've got anyone more appropriate than this blue level person. So we need someone that is both that and a shield. Looks like we don't have one that fulfills that role. So if we put this person in, the level bar should decrease. Actually, it would increase. If it did, it was unnoticeable. Let's find someone lower. Okay, so this person's 3 points. Maybe we've actually got to select them. Yep, that was a big drop. Okay. Put this person back in. Select. And we're back up to where we were. So these directly affect your level. That is referring to yeah, so that mission's just popped up. Okay, so defender squads do not directly impact your level. They have no impact on anything. They just add to the available heroes or defenders you can call upon during a map. You've got to unlock each of the independent slots, which are done in the skill tree. Expedition squads basically go and do this. You pick some of your heroes from your pool of heroes and you send them out on missions. In this particular case, I sent one out to get crafting materials. I currently have an expedition underway which won't finish for another 5 hours. Now, any heroes you put into the expedition are unavailable and cannot be used. So we will start an expedition. This one has, okay, this is a good one. So we need to hit 55 points. And we get a bonus for any Outlanders we put in the mission. Outlanders will show up with a green bonus. Now I could just put this guy straight in and clear the 55 points immediately because he has 73. Or I could put this guy in. He's got 15. That's determined by how many levels I have. He's level 20 and a 2-star. He's a level 1 and 1-star. So there's 22 points. And 34. Right. So that's an Outlander and a Ninja. And then we go start expedition. And they will be tied up for 8 hours. We won't be able to use either of those two. Which is handy because we don't use them. And they will come back with a bunch of materials. Just like we just unlocked. Next up is the armory. This is where your schematics are listed, which can be broken down into more easily digestible little chunks, where you can find all your heroes and what they're doing. They're on a scavenging mission. They're on a land scavenging mission. And these ones with ticks are currently employed in the actual character. So that's what I'm playing, and those two are being used for stats. They're all in use. From here, you can level them up. What level is she? She's 13. So we'd need to level her up twice to hit long assassin. Let's find a character we actually want to level up. I think all the ones I actually actively use are currently there. Oh, we've got duplicates. Okay, so if you've got duplicates, you can retire them, and they will give you that much hero XP to spend on upgrading other characters. If you pick one that's been leveled, you get a lot more XP. You get most of the XP back, apparently. But there's something else you can do with them, so we won't quite retire him just yet. We will level this guy. So when we go level, now he's level 12, which would have just unlocked Spoils of War. Oh no, he will be level 12 now. Okay, which has added that to his skill list. It's also increased his power rating. From here you can click on stats to see what their actual core stats are, and bonuses to see what bonuses they incur if they're slotted to your hero squad. Defenders. Here you can see which ones are slotted to your hero squad, I think are the ones with ticks, and which ones are slotted to your different sets of maps. I think that's what that is. You can also view their stats, but they're usually not very good. Survivors, this is where you can see all of your available survivors, and also work out which ones need to be retired. These ones give you survivor XP instead of hero XP. And now they're gone. I don't keep anything below blue unless it's been upgraded. You can see what bonuses you get from them. That one's kind of obvious, so. Okay, so resources just tells you what stuff you have. Collection. This gives you loot at the expense of permanently losing access to something. So if you've got a soldier that you're no longer using, you can click on it, and I'm not going to do this one, and put that in there, and it will increase this level by this much. Every time you hit the end bar, you get whatever the loot reward is. In this case, it would do more of this stuff, which is useful. Try and find one that we actually do want to slot. We're using him. I want to. I'll use her for missions, so I haven't got any I can really slot of the heroes. I use that for construction, I use that for construction, I use that for construction, so no traps. People, I've almost finished that, I just need the gold ones. Survivors, I just need some more purples and gold. Lead survivors, I'm actually using them. Unique leads, I'm using most of them, and I can't quite fit that one yet. I don't use the shotgun, so you pick a shotgun. That will increase it by that much because it's a legendary. And you select permanently. You lose it permanently. And now it's up there. Pistols, I use that one, or I should use that one. I've got to level the gold sniper up. Anyway, moving along. And transform. This one's interesting. So this seems to be the alternative to the in-game cash store. You can pick a transform schematic, then select up to 5 items, and you need to clear that many points. So if we were to basically sacrifice that, we would get a random rare level pistol and that much hero experience at the cost of 4 pure drop of rain, which is them. Because they're all blue or green, I don't really use that very often because most of my stuff is either purple or gold or it gets scrapped. But that's what that is. It probably will get better once they give us higher level ones. I haven't got them yet. So that's armory. Skills. The skill tree. So basically the skill tree at tier 1 costs 1 of these coins per skill. And for the first, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, arguably 13. For the first, is it arguably 13? I think that one requires both of those actually. So the first 14 of those skill points you get are all 100% spent on this very linear section of the skill tree. But once you clear that bit, it branches out to the 5 different areas, of which you will unlock, I believe that's Ninja Evolution, Outlander Evolution, Constructor, Soldier, and what's that one? The ability to put tactical people in your hero squad. And where's the other one? There's a support hero squad. Is it that one? No, that's a mission defender slot. Anyway, it's there somewhere. This is where you unlock the lead. What do you call it? Oh, it's where you unlock the ability to upgrade them. Okay, that's the hero squad support slot, and that's the hero squad tactical slot. So that's how that works. We've also got research points, which is a different skill tree. These constantly restore. You can store that many at tier 2 before it's full and stops generating more points. You have to basically keep logging in and collecting them. So this is the gating system based on time. This is the gating system based on effort. That's the time, that's the effort. This one you unlock by playing the game. This one you unlock by logging in every 12 hours or so. Generally, you generate about as much as you can generate in... Oh, sorry, you store about as much as you can generate in 20 hours. So each of these nodes costs a whopping 1,600. So it's pretty much 1 day a piece. It's approximately 16 hours at my current generation level per one. So it'll take a while to get through them all. And then when you get to the next tier, the first one's going to cost 2,000 and everyone after that is going to cost 2,700. It's going to keep going up. Now most of these just incur bonuses to your stats. They don't really do much else. These are where you actually get, and a lot of these are bonuses to your stats as well, but they're all also where you unlock the skills and other things that you need. Alright, loot. Mini reward llamas. You'll unlock these by completing missions and quests. Upgrade llamas you can buy. Now you can either buy these V-Bucks or they can be rewarded by quests. So basically finishing Stonewood Storm Shield Defense 8 would award me enough loot to buy an upgrade llama. Get these for nothing. Get these through playing the game or spending real money. You've got to be a founder, I believe, to get these. So when you break these open, you'll get founders coins, which can be spent on these. And then there's these special bonus llamas at the end. They give you different things, which they'll explain in the little section down here, which I can't really show simultaneously. It does give you a preview of what you might get, but not what you will get. Store is where you upgrade the founders, or the whatever founders level you want, or where you buy however many V-Bucks you want. It's roughly 1 US cent per V-Buck. And quests is exactly what it says. So these are the main quests. These are the ones that open up more missions for you to do. Tutorial quests just telling you how to use your stuff. Hero quests tell you how to use your heroes. They go away once you finish them. I just don't play Outlander. Side quests are not necessarily main quests, but are attached to the areas. They're usually just this stuff. Stonewood Storm Shield Defense. Challenges are the grindy stuff. Complete 4 Storm Shield Defenses, or some of the other ones. Yeah, let's find some. Rescue the survivors. So, I don't know, it's not one either. I actually don't think the challenge ones are actually left in there, but anyway. So that's that. So that's all of that stuff. So I'm going to end this stream here, give it about 10 minutes, and then start a new one with actual gameplay. Why is that button not stopping the streaming?